Hello friends, this is Deep Narayan Singh. I hope you all are preparing very well for your board examination. In this video, we are going to discuss some of the most important multiple choice questions that are going to come from databases and SQL language. So let us move to the question itself, and this is our first question. Which command is used to change the number of columns in the table? So there are two type of commands in SQL, like DDL commands, which deals with the data definition or structure of the table, and adding or removing the column is what it is a part of changing in the structure. Another one is DML commands, which is data manipulation language, and here these commands are dealing with the data present inside the table. So let us see the options: select, update, alter, and create. Select is a DML command, update is also a DML command, so these two cannot be the answer. Now alter and create both are DDL commands, but create is used to create a table, okay, or create a database. But here what I want to add the column. So for which command is used for that? Alter command. That is the correct answer. Go for the next question. Which keyword is used to select rows containing columns that matches a wildcard pattern? So for matching wildcard pattern or pattern matching purpose in SQL, we have a particular keyword called like. So that should be the answer in that case. So here you have this fourth one as an answer. Between is used to specify range, between and end in is used to check for the membership. Null is a literal in SQL that is going to denote that value not present. Null and zero are not equal. All aggregate function except ignores null value in their input collection. So count function will ignore null value if it is applied on a particular column, but if it is applied on a table, then it is going to ignore null values. So here you can see count attribute. Attribute means what? Column. So if it is applied on column, it does not ignore null values. It ignores the null values. But count star, here it is applied on all the columns. Star means what? All the columns. It is going to ignore the null values. So it is going to ignore null values. Average, sum, min, max, all are going to ignore the null values. How many aggregate function we have here in SQL? Min, max, count, sum, and average. So these are the functions which we have in SQL as aggregate function. They are also called multi-row functions. Why? Because they take multiple row in the input and gives single row in the output. Let us see the next question. Group function can be applied to any numeric value, some text type, and date values. So this statement is true or false? This statement is true because group functions can be applied over any type of numeric value or text or date value. Next, for each attribute of a relation, there is a set of permitted value called that attribute, that is called domain. Set of permitted values from where you pick a value for your column is called what? Domain. Tuple is also called what? Row. Okay, or record. Relation is called table, and dictionary, data dictionary is another thing, but here dictionary does not mean anything. So you have to keep in mind that domain is a set of permitted values for a particular column or the pool of values from which you can draw a particular value for your column. That is called what? Domain, which is not a SQL constraint. Let us see. So primary key is a SQL constraint. Check is also SQL constraint. Unique is a SQL constraint. But distinct is a keyword which is used to remove the duplicate values from the rows selected in select clause. So whenever select command is going to select some rows, if you want to remove the duplicate values from that, which keyword you are going to use? Distinct. So distinct is not a constraint, it is a keyword. Okay, primary key, check, and unique, all three are constraints. Let us see the seventh one. Which command is used to see the structure of the table? So let us have the answer. View is not the answer because view is a virtual table. Describe is going to give the structure of the table. So is going to display either databases or tables which are present in RDBMS, okay, select is a command. So describe table name is the answer. If you want to display structure of any table, you are going to use this command, describe table name. It also works in its short form where you will write DESC table name. I hope it is clear to all of you. Let us see the next question. A virtual table is called what? A virtual table is called view. Attribute is called what? Column. Okay, relation is called what? Table. So table and relation are same. Attribute and column and field are same. View is called what? Virtual table. Schema is the overall architecture of the database. How many tables are there and these tables how they are related. Okay, so that is called what? Schema. Next, which clause is used to remove the duplicate rows of a table? So there you have this particular clause, distinct clause, that is going to remove duplicate rows from the table. Okay, which clause is used in a query to place the condition on a group? Okay, which clause is used to place a condition on a group? Remember, where clause cannot apply condition on a group. So for that, we have a special clause that is called having clause, which is used to apply the condition over the groups. Group by clause, first we group based on some column which has some common values, and then over that groups having clause is used to apply the condition. Okay, where clause is not used to apply the condition over groups. Very important. Remember that. Keep in mind. Which function is used for counting the number of rows in a database? Count function is used to count the number of rows in a database. Next, a result set is an object that is returned when cursor object is used to query a table. Correct? This is true. Result set is an object which is returned when cursor object is used to query a table. Find which of the following is not a DML command. Let us see. Select is a DML command. Yes. Delete is a DML command. Yes. Update is a DML command. Yes. Drop is not a DML command. So that is the correct answer. Which of the following will surpass the entry of duplicate values in the column? Suppress. Okay. So unique or primary key? Unique is the correct answer because primary key will have uniqueness, and with that no null values also. So primary key have these two conditions, uniqueness and no null value. And objective question, as soon as you get a correct answer, remaining all are neglected. So first correct answer will be considered. Next question, a non-key attribute whose values are derived from the primary key of some other table. This is a definition for foreign key which is used to establish relation between two tables. Foreign key is also act as a cross reference between two tables, and foreign key present in the table, that is called child table, and the values of foreign key must be derived from primary key of another table, that is called master table. Okay, fine. Let us go for the next one. A relation has 45 tuples and 5 attributes. What will be the degree and cardinality of the relation? So what is the degree? Degree is number of columns in a table. And what is cardinality? Cardinality is number of tuples or rows. Cardinality, number of data rows. Remember, header row we will not count in that. Cardinality is only number of data rows. So what is the cardinality here? 45 and 5 attribute. So columns are also called attributes. You have to keep that in mind. Columns are also called attributes. So here degree 5 and cardinality is 45. Let us see the answer. Degree is what? 5 and cardinality is what? 45. Let us go for the next one, which is known as range operator in SQL. So between and is going to be known as range operator. It is used to specify the range in MySQL. Okay. If a column salary of a table contains this data set 10,000, 15,000, 25,000, 10,000 and 25,000. What will be the output of the following? Select a sum of distinct salary. So you have to keep in mind we are going to find out first distinct. So 10,000, 15,000, 25,000, only these three are distinct. Now these two are repeated, means in 10,000 is coming again, 25,000 is also coming again. Now from EMP, now our job is to calculate the sum of these two. So this is 10,000, then 15,000 and then 25,000. You get sum of all these. So this is the sum 50,000, that will be the answer. Only distinct salary sum we require. So here you see this is the D is the answer, that is 50,000. Question number 19, which of the following function is used to find the largest value from the given data in MySQL? So what is the name of the function? The name of the function is what? Max, and it is also an aggregate function to find the largest value in MySQL. Okay, what is the meaning of having clause in select query? Let us see the answer. To filter out the summary group, to filter out the column group, to filter out the rows column values, none of these. To filter out the summary groups. Okay, so first you create the group and then you are going to apply having condition on that, because on group where clause cannot be used to apply the having condition. Let us see the next. The number of rows in a relation is called, number of rows in a relation is called what? Cardinal T. And the number of columns in a relation is called what? Degree. Okay, fill in the blank is a non-key attribute whose values are derived from primary key of some other table. Again the definition of foreign key. Which of the following command will delete the table from MySQL database? So there you have drop command, which is a DDL command that is used to remove the table permanently. Delete command is going to delete the data of the table, not the table itself. Okay, so let us see the next question. Which command is used to remove the primary key of the table? Remember, alter command is used to add constraint, remove constraint, add column, remove column, or rename column, or change the data type of the column. So the answer will be alter command. Remove is not any command. Delete is going to delete the data. Drop is going to drop the complete table itself. Identify the incorrect statement. Count star will return the total number of record in a table. Okay, fine, correct. Column, count column name will return the number of not null values given. Yes, because count column name will ignore the null values present in the column. Next, count will return the number of null values in a given column. This is incorrect. Okay, last one is count star will consider the null values also while counting. Yes, this is also correct. So this C option is wrong, because while you apply a count on a particular column, that is going to ignore the null values. But if you apply count on star, or means all the columns on table, it is not going to ignore the null values. Next question, in SQL command used to display the database and table. So SQL command used to display the databases and tables. So command is used to display the databases and tables, because you can just use show tables when you want to see the list of tables. When you want to see the databases, just write show databases. So this show command is used, like show databases. Okay, so this is going to list all the databases, or if you write show tables, it is going to display all the tables present in the MySQL DBMS. In SQL, what is the use of this operator? Okay, this operator is used for not equal to. Okay, so not equal to is the correct answer. In SQL, commands used to display the structure of the table. Describe command is used to display the structure of the table. The name of the module used to establish connection between Python and SQL database. There are options. So there we have MySQL connector. Okay, this is the module which is used to establish connection between Python and SQL, MySQL. In SQL database connectivity, identify the correct order in which method connect, cursor and execute are used while reading from the table. So first of all, we are going to create connection. Next, we create a cursor, and then we create the use the execute function. First, we create a connection object. Okay. Then, with the help of connection object, we will create the cursor object. And from the cursor object, we are going to call this execute function, which is going to send the query to the database. Okay, let us see. So first we will create our connection. Next we will create cursor, and next we will create what or call what execute. So B option is correct. Which function of MySQL connector library lets you check if the connection to the database is established or not? There is a function called is connected. Okay, this function is going to is connect. No, this is wrong. Is connected function is correct. This is going to return true if your database connected properly, otherwise it is going to return false. The statement which is used to get the number of rows fetched by execute method of the cursor. So what is that is row count. Row count is a special variable which is going to hold how many rows are returned by the execute method and stored inside the result set. So thank you very much for patient listening. This is it in this video. I hope you people are getting what I am explaining. If you like the video and the content, if it is helping you, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.